Hello everyone, today we are going to see how we can use the button in the Swift UI. First of all, I'm going to open the Xcode. So here I'm going to click the create a new Xcode project. So I select the app and click next. And here I want to give a product name. For in my case, I'm going to give the product name like tutorial for basic. In the team, I'm going to choose my Apple ID. So organization identifier, if you want you can choose the different organization identifier. So interface is Swift UI and the lifecycle is Swift UI app and language also in Swift. So I just click next and here I want to choose the file location. So I already create one file location, so I just click create. So you can see here it's loaded, but in the preview it's not yet loaded. So I just click the resume in the right top. So my preview is loaded correctly. So you can see here. So you have to consider only one thing here. You can see in the left top there are one button. So that's called project navigator view. So if you are doing a project, just click the project navigator view. That's the default one. If you select anything, you will get confused. So just click the project navigator view and see here, this is a content view Swift. This is the part where we are going to code. So that's all for now. There are several ways to add the button in the project. So first of all, I click the view and delete it. I'm going to type the button. See, there are four ways to initialize the button. So I'm going to choose the third way. So I just click the third way and enter. And here you can see, here we are going to specify the title. So in our case, I'm going to give the title as click me. So here you can see there are one property that's called action, and that's like similar to the functions. So here what should I want to do now, I just click our Xcode generate the code format. So I just click print. So as of now I done it. So I am going to check how it going to work. I just click the plus button and I hope it will going to give an error. See, will fail. So what went wrong here? So if you click in right top, you can see the error. The error says like no profiles for com.example real device. So I click that one and I have to choose the device which I going to run the Xcode. For in my case, I like iPhone 12 Pro. I just click the 12 Pro and again I click the start button. See, build succeed. So I just go to that and see click me. So I just click the click me. This is a button. So if I press a click me, how many times that will generate the hello world. See, hello world is generated here. So this is the basic method to add the buttons. So let's see what happen if we want more buttons. For in my case, I just copy the button one time and paste it to the view another time and see if I resume that UI, that get double. But if I start the project, see, that will appear in the same UI, but in our preview show the different UIs. So because in our button we have to put in the one view, so I just control X this one and click the button with control, and there are so many properties. So you can see here embedded H stack, embedded V stack. So H stack mean horizontal stack, V stack mean vertical stack. So in my case, I am going to achieve the same thing which I did before. So for that case, I click the control and again click the button and click that vertical stack and see, and again paste my code which I cutted before and receive the GUI. See, that will appear in the same GUI. For as of now, I run it. See, build succeeded. I get the GUIs as different. I got the GUI as before, which I get that. So this is working. So again, I'm going to change the V stack as H stack. So that's called horizontal stack and resume the GUI. See, that will appear in horizontally. So I again run it and see it is working. So I want to give the padding over the H stack. So I click the horizontal stack and the end bracket I click and going to type padding. So after that I'm going to run the app and let's see. You can see here, let's take the padding. So I'm going to give the space between first click me and the second click me. So there are one property called spacer. I just create a spacer. See, that will take entire space which is available in the mobile devices. So if I change as a vertical stack, let's see what will going to happen. See, that will take entire space in vertically. So I again run the app and see that taking the buttons vertically. This is the one method to declare the button. So I again go to that. So let's see another way how we can initialize the button. This method called closure. So I just type the method name button in the top, closure method. So there are another method called as I done before, that's called button, and open that one. You can see here, first I end this the button and the button table which will appear in the appear over the button name. It's like this is button name. Then you can see here it's like a method. Then we can call the function like this. Welcome, you are done. Okay, for in my case I arrange this one, and again I made a mistake. The thing is, if I resume this one, this will give two GUIs for in that case, but not in the emulator. For in this case, what I'm going to do is I just cut this one, and in the command I click the button and going to wrap with the vertical stack and over the inside the vertical stack I'm going to paste this button and see this is working fine. Again I run it and see this is working fine. So again this is called closure method, this one called trailing closure. That's all for this button. I just comment the line. If you want, you can add the buttons from the UI view. Just go to the right top, there are one plus button. I click the plus button and drag and drop the button over the UI and that will appear here. So here you can change the button whatever you want, like before I did. If you want, you can make that as a closure method, or else you can make making as a closure trailing closure method. So whatever is possible you can do it. For now we see how we can use the image button. So in this case we saw we can only give the button input, button the property as button label. So in some scenarios we have to use the image button with the icon clicks, right? For that I'm delete again this one. Again going to type button and open the braces and see there are one fourth method called I just hit enter, and after that I click in the center for the bracket and hit enter. So here you can see we can type the function whatever we want to will happen after the button click. So in my case I am going to type hello for the just example in view. So just imagine, so I delete this text and I'm going to type image. If you don't know how to add the image, just go through the documentation and see we can use multiple properties to add the images. But in my case I never going to upload an image from the outside, so I just going to do from the Xcode. There are image called, the default image called system image. System name. So in this system name I have to pass the value, so I just pass the book. So you can see in the button center there are one image appear. So if you want you can change the property which you want. For in my case I just change as pencil. So if you want you can use, but as I told before, so if you want to use multiple items, multiple views, we have to put inside the vertical set or horizontal stack. So I again click the image and with the embedded with the horizontal stack and again copy the image. So I just type the text and here I want to pass the label for book. You can see this is appear in the preview. So I just run and see whether it's working or not. See, if I click the book I will get the hello here. So it is working fine.